guys, it's Megan. Today I'm going to share with you my weekly repeats and reviews. I don't have a lot to share with you. It's basically the same stuff that I used last week. I didn't change up like what I was keeping out on my vanity, so I've just been playing around with those things again. I've done the same exact face makeup basically every single day that I've worn a full face of makeup, but I do have a few little things that I wanted to share with you guys and some exciting news on the job front. So we'll start with makeup, and I mentioned to you guys last week that I was going to keep in my Maybelline EyeStudio quads to play around with some more, and this week I most loved using the Olive Martini quad, and this color in particular, this MAC Club dupe, was like my most reach for color, and I wore this so much in my videos that I posted this week, and I was always wearing it. I was wearing that and then mixing it with the Cozy Cashmere, these two like redder shades, to make like a reddish duochrome smoky eye, kind of like the tutorial that JACLYN Hill posted with the double wing. So I just kind of made it my own, and these are like really close dupes to what she used in her video. So I played around a lot with those, and then I also had Desert Fantasy and Nude Romance that I played around with, and it was awesome. I loved it. I did more colorful looks. I did one day the day I did my Cinco de Mayo update, I wore the green shade out of the Desert Fantasy palette, and I wore the mustard color a little bit. It was just really fun to just play around with some different shades and do more fun looks, and I had a ton of fun doing it. So those were awesome, and I can't wait to pick out some different shadows to play with for the next week or two and see what kind of looks I can come up with. So that was amazing. Also this week, I really loved wearing darker lip colors. As you can see, I'm wearing a darker lip color today. I wore darker berries and reds because you guys have really made me feel confident about wearing reds more, so I just wanted to share with you the few that I had been wearing this week. So I wore for the first time the Bite Beauty Luminous Cream Lipstick in Bite for VIB Rouge. This is the little itty bitty lipstick that you get when you spend way too much money at Sephora, and so that's the color of that. It's so cute and small, so I played with that one day. I've also been wearing the 69 from Urban Decay Revolution lipstick a little bit, and that's like a little bit more of a cherry red than the Bite Beauty. I also like to pair my reds with the NARS Train Blue matte lip pencil. Like, I like to go around the edge of my lips with this. I think I really like sort of those, not purpley tones, but like berries. So when you mix the Train Blue with a red, it just adds a little bit of dimension, and I don't know, it just looks really pretty. So I pair that a lot with my looks. And then today, what I'm wearing is something very exciting. It's the Anastasia liquid lipstick in Sad Girl, and I'm filming a haul right after this that will go up on Saturday, and oh my god, you guys, this lipstick is so beautiful. So there's a swatch of it, and you can like sheer it out or make it more opaque, and I'm totally in love. So I wore this week twice, and I am obsessed. I love it. Also this week, I've been wearing my Thierry Mugler Angel perfume more. This is something I want to use up this year, and I do really like the scent, and I think that it lasts longer than I originally thought it did. Like, it lasts longer on my skin, but I don't know, I just don't love it as much as I thought that I did. My friend Jen, she sent me a hair mist of this a year ago, I guess. And I used it over the course of my senior year of college whenever I would go out with my friends, or it would be a special occasion and I wanted to feel like really like happy and fancy and stuff. And I would spray it in my hair, and it has just such great scent memories with it. But this, like the perfume version, to me smells a little bit different. And so I don't love it as much. And so I just want to get through it this year, and I don't know, I still have a lot of the bottle left. And this is like the most expensive perfume ever. It's on par with Tom Ford. So that's insane in itself. But yeah, I've just been using this more because I want to get through it this year. And yeah, I do like it. It has a little bit of gourmand, but it's kind of like oriental at the same time. I have no idea how to explain it, but I've been wearing that. Lastly, for makeup are my Guerlain Meteorites. I hadn't been using these a lot since I've been using the Mercier loose setting powder, which I really, really do enjoy. But then I realized that the Guerlain Meteorites are kind of similar to me, like the Hourglass ambient lighting powders, how it's like a finishing powder and maybe not necessarily a setting powder. So I would use the Mercier this week right after I did my foundation. So I would do my foundation and then apply the Mercier, and then I would do the rest of my face makeup, my bronzer, my blush, my highlight, everything. And then at the very, very end, after I finished everything, I would put these all over my face. And I love it. I love it so much more than when I was using it as like a setting powder. And I know that that's like a whole extra step to do a setting powder and then a finishing powder, but I think it really this is what they're intended for, I think, because the Meteorites, to me, they don't like make my makeup last longer when I was using it just to set. I love the smell. It's just like really beautiful sensory experience. And I think that they like perform so much better when you're just using them as like an accent setting finishing powder. I need to remember finishing powder. So like when you're all done, you just dust it lightly all over your face and it just makes your skin look so nice, and it is seriously beautiful. And so I've been really enjoying it with my Makeup Forever 130 powder brush by using it as a finishing powder. I didn't like it with this brush as like a setting powder, but as a finishing powder, it's beautiful. And so I am curious about looking into a separate setting powder, maybe purchasing the full size of the Mercier because I really did like it. But I've loved the Guerlain Meteorites as like a finishing powder. And if you guys were kind of like me and you bought these during the VIB sale or over the holidays or something, and you liked them and you're like, oh my god, they were so expensive, I better like them, but you just didn't like love them, maybe try it as a overall finishing powder at the very end of your makeup. And I don't know, it just makes it look really glowy and pretty, and I just love them. So I'm really glad that I kind of discovered that this week. I was reading Temptalia. I like never look at her website anymore because it's too tempting. Temptalia, hello. But one of her like weekly questions or something was what are all the makeup products that you use on an everyday basis, in what order? And she said that she uses a setting powder and then at the very end a finishing powder. So that's what inspired me to try that out, and I am so happy about it. All right, two more beauty things that are more like, they're not as exciting as makeup is, but they are seriously awesome. The first one is the OPI, oh my gosh, I have like swatches all over my entire body. The OPI Nail Envy, and this is seriously great stuff. So I've been using this for 2 weeks. I didn't want to mention it last week just because I wanted to give it enough time to really show me if it was doing anything, if it was all in my head or what. So this is a nail strengthener and it's pretty expensive. It's where I found it, it was like $15, but I've seen it for as much as like $20, and I've heard really great things about it. So I wanted to give it a shot. And so what you do is the first night or the first day you use it, you put on 2 coats of this on bare nails. And then every other day you put on another coat. And then at the end of the week, so like on 7 days later or whatever, you remove it. And then you can like use this as your base coat and then paint your nails. But I decided to do the whole process for 2 weeks in a row to really see the benefits of it. I am so impressed. Here are my nails. The Nail Envy is still on. That's what the glossiness is. So it makes your nails look really nice and pretty. And my nails have grown so much. They're so strong. They haven't been peeling. Like, since I started my job at Bed Bath & Beyond, I'm like in customer service as a cashier, and so I'm constantly like doing stuff with my hands, and it's crazy, and we like put stuff on the shelves and we stock things and blah 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 blah. So my hands have been really abused over the past, what has it been, like 4 months or something. And I just didn't really know what to do, and so the past 2 weeks, my nails have been strong, they look so nice, and I am just amazed. So tonight I'll probably take this off, and then I'll probably paint my nails, because I haven't painted my nails in 2 weeks, which is pretty long for me. Like, sometimes I'll go through phases where I just don't want nail polish, but I haven't really been going through that phase, but I just really wanted to reap the benefits of using this exactly how it's intended to be used. So they've grown, they're much stronger, they're not peeling, it's amazing, and I love it. So if you've had issues with your nails, or if you've been interested in this OPI Nail Envy, but you're like, God, that's really expensive, and what if it doesn't work? Just try it out. I think you'll be really impressed, and I would say really give it 2 weeks to let it do its thing, because in the first week I definitely saw a nice improvement, but over this past week it's really helped. So I love it, and I love my nails. And the last beauty thing are the Crest 3D white strips, and when I bought these a few months ago, these are the Luxe Supreme FlexFit. These are the most expensive ones that Crest sells. They're like $60 or something ridiculous for a box. My sister and I use them, and we used it like once every few weeks. So I was like, what the heck, these aren't working. And then I realized that you're supposed to use it once a day for an hour. Like, you're supposed to use it like consecutively. So when I realized that this week, because we bought we got like a gift pack or something of them from Target. They were on sale. So now I have like 2 whole other boxes of these things, and so I just wanted to really get through these. I don't know about expiration dates or anything on these, so I just want to like keep rotating through them. And so I've been using these for this whole week. I haven't used them every day, because at first I was using them. I used them Saturday and Sunday back to back. Like it says, you're supposed to use it once a day for 1 hour. So I used it once a day, or for 1 hour both Saturday and Sunday. And on Monday, my teeth were not super sensitive, like not unbearably sensitive, but I could definitely feel a difference in the sensitivity of my teeth. So I took off Monday, and then I think I did it Tuesday again, and then I took off Wednesday, and I did it Thursday. So I've been doing it like every other day, and to me, I can see a difference in the whiteness of my teeth. Like, I didn't think it would actually have that good of results immediately, or like so soon after. But I think these are really good, and if you do it every other day because your teeth can't handle every day, I think that you'll still see nice results. I don't know if anyone else can tell, but to me, I can notice like especially around like where my teeth meet each other, I can tell that they're not as yellowy as they used to be. Like, I don't think I have super yellow teeth, but I just see people with super white teeth, and I'm like, I want to be them. So this has been fun to use, and of course I still use my whitening toothpaste, and I still have a good number of these left. So I'll just continue using them, see how they go, and I just really like them. So that I wanted to mention. So that's it for beauty. TV, I still been just watching the Mindy Project, and over the weekend, my mom introduced me to the show Backstrom, which has Rainn Wilson in it. It is so good. If you liked House, you will love Backstrom. Like, honestly, you really will, because Backstrom is kind of like a total asshole, but a hilarious one, like House was, and I really miss House. I love that series, and so this is like an awesome, like, alternative if you're missing a house. Backstrom is really great. It's about a detective and he's kind of jaded, but he's a genius, and it's just great. So if you wanted a new show to check out, definitely check out Backstrom. It's really cool. And then my exciting job news is not that I have a whole new job, but at Bed Bath & Beyond, I am very excited to tell you guys that I am learning to be a bridal consultant. And it totally came out of the blue. My the hiring manager, she talked to me the other day, and I thought she was like firing me. I didn't know what was gonna happen, because she like took me to like a room that we were all by ourselves, and it was just like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? And she like asked me how I like it there, and I've made some really amazing friends who also work there, and so I have really enjoyed my time there, and I am continuing to do so. And then she asked me, since you guys know I've always been up front in customer service, like I went from cashier, just normal cashier, and they pretty quickly moved me into customer service, and that's been fine, but it's been since September that I've been doing that, and it's kind of exhausting, and I've kind of been burnt out about it, especially over the holidays with how many hours I've been working. So she asked me if there was anywhere else in the store that I would like to like work in. And I said Harmon because that's like their health and beauty section, and that's what I thought I would be good at when I first applied. And she said, okay, that makes sense, but have you thought about FTG, which is Fine Tabletop and Gifts? It's like the fine china department. And I was like, oh yeah, I think that would be cool, and I might be good at it back there. And she said that she thought so too, and so did our store manager. So this past week I've been learning with her and going to different classes on learning to be a bridal consultant, and I know way more about fine china and table settings and dinnerware and everything, more so than I ever have known before. And it's just really cool, and I'm really excited, and I'll get to like walk brides and grooms and work on their registries and stuff like that, and I am just really excited about it. So I really wanted to share that with you guys. I know that some people don't really care, but for those of you who like to hear the different things that I'm doing in terms of jobs, that's something that I really wanted to share with you guys. So that was like the best news this week, was starting to like learn to be a bridal consultant. So not next week, but the week after, I will be officially like in the fine china department and working there instead of up front at the registers. So I'm really excited and kind of nervous, but I made my first registry with a customer yesterday, and it went pretty good. So yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know that. And I know that I didn't have a lot to talk about this week, but the things that I did want to share with you guys were pretty cool, and I'm excited about all of them. And now, like I said, I am going to film a haul video, which is very exciting. And today is Thursdays with Alyssa and Buffalo Wild Wings with my friends from work. So I love Thursdays. It's my favorite. And I have a Dunkin' Donuts mocha iced latte because I had to treat myself. I was working so much over the past few days, and today was my day off, so I'm like, holla, let's go crazy. So yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful week. Let me know what products you were using this week, or some exciting news you got that you want to share. And I thank you guys again. Seriously, you're so amazing. I can't explain it enough. But I hope you all have a great start to your weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye.